Shalom, shalom, most high in Christ blessed family. Welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys once again as we get down to the nitty gritty in the view. And on tonight's program, we have a few videos that we want to present. And tonight's featured topic with our program and our videos is, well, we won't say it, but you'll get the gist of it when you see it. So with that being said, let's get into it. So our first video that we're going to view is a video of this Edomite that killed our brother, and his sentence that he got. We feel it's injustice in the highest form, because he took a whole man's life with disregard, no sympathy, no remorse. And here it is, this horrible Edomite system gave this Edomite murderer leniency in the face of all that was said, all that was done, all the outcry, all the people that cried wolf, 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 because they knew what was going on. And here was the end result. This convicted murderer, they gave him a sentence befitting that of almost zero, because after he does not even a half, 1/4 of that, he's going to walk free. But let's see the video so you can get your own interpretation and understanding. Here we go.
Register as a predatory offender as required by law.
Let's start it from the beginning.
You're granted credit for 199 days already served. Pay the mandatory surcharge of $78 to be paid from prison wages. You're prohibited from possessing firearms, ammunition, or explosives for the remainder of your life. Provide a DNA sample as required by law. Register as a predatory offender as required by law. And then you will receive a copy of the order and also the attached memorandum explaining the court's analysis. Anything further from the state?
If this needs to be said, we just ask that it be executed forthwith.
Defendant is remanded to the custody of the sheriff to be transported back to the DOC or whichever custody is currently holding him. Anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. We are adjourned.
So here we see it's an all-white panel, from the judge to the defendant to the prosecutor to the state, and they gave this man 22 and a half years for killing an unarmed man who was just crying for his life, trying to defend himself without force, without violence. And this man treated him like an animal, put his knee on his neck, and strangled that brother to death. Choked him, I should say. And they gave him 22 and a half years. And 199 days of that 22 and a half years has been repealed from that for time served. So 199 days is how many years? Because it's 360 days to make a year. So that means he got practically 1 year taken off of that 22 years, which now makes it 21 years. And he's going to serve, out of that 21 years, he's going to serve maybe about 7. And he's out. He's going to be out. That's just ludicrous, eh? But it is what it is.
And there you have it, the sentence passed down from Judge Peter Cahill. He said that his words would be brief, and they were. 22 and a half years. When you add up the months that he just mentioned there, that is the sentence for Derek Chauvin for killing George Floyd on that day last year in Minneapolis.
Yeah, so where's the justice in that? 22 years, which won't even add up to 22. Like I said, he's going to do maybe 7, 8, if, we're lucky. But that's injustice if I've ever seen it. The whole world saw the way that man was killed. And this is the outcome of it. That we are worth nothing in their eyes. Our lives value nothing to them. But all praises to the Most High. We have a God that loves us, a God that claims us, a God that will come to rescue us. But for now, it's their world. And justice is dispensed by their rules. All praises. So let's go on to another video. In this video, we see a stunning incident where an Edomite attacks another Edomite, and the outcome is ridiculous. I mean, to me, it doesn't faze me at all, but I'm just surprised, because as I said, it's 2 Edomites, and this video explicitly shows, the supremacy that the LGBTQ community would be wielding, in my opinion. But you watch the video and you give me your analysis as to what you think the situation is. Is it white supremacy, or is it sexual supremacy? I mean, I don't even know how to word it other than that. But let's look at the video.
No. The point is getting power from the suffering of others. And if you've decided you're another sex, you're definitely suffering on many, many levels. Point that out, and you get attacked. That happened to our friend Billboard Chris in Canada. He went to a trans rally in Vancouver on Friday. Here's what happened to him while there.
You suck. You suck. You. You're not wanted. You're an idiot.
So from right here, we can see the initial onset of what's happening. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll see right here in the background, this looks like a police officer. I may not be sure, but it looks like a police officer in uniform watching this incident taking place. And here we see this transgender is actually so close to this white Edomite who was just simply standing there with a billboard expressing his opinions and views. And look at what occurs. Now you see she becomes more irate, gets closer, even gets physical with this man, puts his hand on him and begins to assault him. In the view, as I said, look, we can see right here, 2 police officers just watching, 2 uniformed police officers just watching the whole incident unfold.
So who's the aggressor there? Well, it wasn't the man who calls himself Billboard Chris. He was assaulted. And when he reported his assault to the, air quotes here, police, the police refused to investigate.
Within seconds, I was surrounded, not allowed to walk freely, pushed, As you can see, my nose is bleeding.
They just walked up to him and assaulted him.
Where's the video?
I have it on my camera.
You heard it. You might laugh just as I'm laughing because it's a real joke. You know, as Edomite is reporting that he was assaulted. Now, let's be real. Had he said some black person had accosted him or assaulted him or even looked at him funny, they would have been scouring the whole area looking for this individual. But because of what he is reporting and who the individual is that he is reporting it against, look at all of this laid back skepticism that, you know, they don't even believe him. Like I say, had it been anybody else, especially of color, they would have been searching before they even looked for the evidence. They would have been searching for the individual to apprehend them and then later on review evidence. But let's continue to watch and listen.
Camera, but
Are you
I'm
going to show
filming
it
right
to me?
now. Yeah, I can show it to you.
How about you show it to me?
Are you going to do something about it if I do?
If I actually see an assault and not a claim of an assault.
How do you think that happened, ma'am? You think he did it to himself or something?
People can do these things to hurt themselves.
Oh my Lord, is this not ridiculous? This police officer is actually telling her brother Edomite that he's doing these injuries to himself to incriminate an LGBTQ member. Because we could see she is hesitant. She doesn't even want to get involved with this incident. Imagine vice versa. If it was a black brother or a black sister making that report, only thing they would have told them, you need to go to the nearest station. Because they wouldn't even entertain that, only because it's a crowd of Edomites. They're filming, and it's an Edomite making the complaint. She's just going along with the program. But let's review the video.
On purpose.
You don't honestly think
I've got a
that
police
this man
officer here
just
thinking I scratched
harmed
myself
himself
on purpose. It's hilarious.
Oh, the rosy-cheeked face of tyranny. And she's not the only one. The police chief, the deputy police chief rather, Howard Chow of Vancouver, has taken her side. He says he's appalled, not that people are being bashed in the face for their political views, but because some people don't like the fact the police didn't respond. He hasn't condemned the militants who attacked that man. That's because in Canada, as in this country, militants with the right cause, the trans cause, can do whatever they want. They can even kill Christian children in school, and they're the victims. People who are getting hormone treatments rising or falling.
So there you have it. Just as the Edomite said, you know, the rights of the individual are superseded by the rights of the sexually, I don't even know what category they fall under, but yeah, we know the LGBTQ community, they wield so much influence and power, brothers and sisters. So yeah, there you have it. You have to be careful because here it is. An Edomite was attacked while being recorded with evidence that he was attacked, video evidence by another Edomite. But it just so happens he was attacked by the wrong kind of Edomite, the transgender of the LGBTQ community. Woe is me. What can be done? They have all the rights. They have all the rights. But moving on, let's look at this next video. I came across this one while searching, and it appears to be a skit, some dramatization, you know, but it speaks volumes of truth of what is actually taking place in the world, in our communities, in our job, at our schools, sometimes even in our own homes. Because, you know, we have multi-racial families, and, you know, some of the brothers and sisters who get into those things, they're not accepted. And this video is a reminder of, the way the world is and how it affects us. But take a look at it. And like I say, just send us your opinion or feedback.
I know that. Don't assume those.
Hello, ma'am. I have your grocery delivery.
Oh, don't call me ma'am. How do I look?
It's just short for madam.
I know that. Don't assume those.
Look, I didn't mean to offend you. Where could I put your groceries?
Normally the kitchen is good, but just sit in here on the bench, please. Careful.
Okay, I'm gonna get the rest from my car.
No, you wait right here. I want to look through them and make sure everything's correct. Every time I order, things are working. So.
Sure, no problem. I double checked it back at the store, so I can assure you everything's in there.
Huh. You didn't take something?
Look.
Boom. Right there. Accusation. She's calling him a suspected thief. You didn't take something? Typical Edomite.
You can look through it. I can look at that.
No. You wait right here. Do I look like I was born yesterday? You could take a joyride in your car and take all my groceries with you.
I would never do that. I'm just trying to make good time. I have other deliveries. I don't want anyone's food to get poor.
Are you saying my food is spoiled?
No, of course not. I just want to make sure I get all my deliveries done in time.
This doesn't really feel like the pound that I asked for. Did you eat some of them?
Oh my goodness. This Edomite is Tripsy. She's too much. She's accusing him of being a thief. Now she's accusing him of eating her food. My goodness. Brothers and sisters, you see, this dramatization is a factual account of what we have to go through in the world. It's no joke. As humorous as this may be, to some people find it offensive, some people find it degrading, but to the viewer, such as myself, I find it to be humorous because I think it's a play, dramatization, a skit. But some, like I say, they take it to be offense. But let's continue and watch.
Oh, the package is still sealed. You can still see the tape on it.
Do not talk back to the customer. It's rude, but typical, I guess. You can go get the rest of my groceries, but be inconspicuous. My neighbors get very nervous when...
Wow. Again, wow. Did you hear that? Be inconspicuous, meaning disappear. Don't be seen if you don't have to. You don't belong here. Wow.
Strange people are around the neighborhood.
You do know I've delivered groceries to your neighbors before. They didn't seem to have a problem with me.
Well, they're nice people who just turn their heads when questionable people pop up. So.
Questionable people. Oh, that sounds like something from Deuteronomy. A byword. Questionable people, eh? Wow.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be back.
I thought you were in a hurry to make the other deliveries. You seem like you're really taking your time.
Well, you asked me to be careful, so I'm just doing just that. Huh. You remind me of a professor I had at college. She used to always make me wait by her desk while she checked my work.
You went to college.
Oh boy, she can't believe it. This little black went to college? No way. Now she thinks he's a liar now.
Diversity quota, I imagine.
No, I got to college because of my good grades and my family. they believed in me and supported me, and that's how I got there.
And now you deliver groceries for a living. They must be very proud.
It's just something I'm doing while I'm getting my master's degree. Studying international economics doesn't pay all the bills at the moment.
Guess it's all here. You can go now.
If everything's okay, do you mind giving me a positive review? It would really help me get more deliveries if my ratings are high. All you have to do is hit the 5-star button on your phone, and it would help me out a lot, and I'd appreciate it.
No, can't do that.
Why not? You just said everything was fine and all your groceries were here.
Oh, yeah, the groceries were fine. But your appearance is...
Hello, ma'am. I have your...
And there you have it. You hear what this Edomite was beginning to say? Your appearance is... And we can just go from there. Because just from the attitude and the character that she displays, we know what the next words coming out of her mouth would be. We know exactly what the next words coming out of her mouth would be. So I'll just put the video back for you guys to see if you want to search it up. It's from, that good old TikTok. That thing that everybody puts their videos and displays all of their stuff on. So if you want to see it, let me just put it back up so maybe you can go and find it on TikTok. So there you have it. But yes, as you can see, as I said, it's a short night, and just wanted to bring something out, to highlight what's going on in our society with our brothers and sisters, the way we're being treated, the way that we are thought of, and not only us, but the things that are happening in our communities, in this world in general, especially with the sexual orientation, as you saw in the video, where the privilege lies. Our lives are being taken from us, and justice is being handed out stiffly against us. We're being downtrodden, whipped, continuously prejudiced against, but there is no justice for us. But you see, the justice is dispensed according to he who is in power. Because Derek Chauvin, he basically got a walk from murdering a man, a brother at that, not just a man. Then we see an Edomite, he got assaulted by LGBTQ transgender. And from all intents and purposes, from the review, nothing came out of it. It even went so far to the deputy police chief. And for what it sounds like, he's backing the officer for not doing anything. And as I said, let it have been a brother or a sister that was involved, who would have been the person accused of committing that assault, we know it would have been a different story. But it just goes to show white supremacy, white privilege. I'm sorry, not white, Caucasian supremacy, Edomite privilege. That's just the way of the world, brothers and sisters. And, we just have to stay prayed up, stay in the commandments, stay in the word, and just let the Most High do his thing. Because if we were to raise hands, we know what happens. If they killed our brother George Floyd and numerous others innocently by doing nothing, imagine if we were to raise hands. Injustice is real, brothers and sisters. White privilege is real, brothers and sisters. So that's just to give you an eye opener as to some of the things that are happening, because a lot of us, we don't believe that it's true. We feel we're being treated fair because we get a job that we feel is a good job. We have some Edomite friends that we feel treat us nice, introduce us to their other friends, take us around their family. But that doesn't change the fact. Doesn't change the fact at all. We are a hated race of people, and more so from the Caucasian race. They hate us. And we need to hear the truth and see the truth. But all praises, I came across this video while doing some research. It's a bit off track from what we were watching earlier and the intended topic, but it's something that piqued my interest when I I saw an Edomite in the background. But take a look at it and tell me what you think.
Like we while in the studio, you don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly. Yeah, hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio, you don't wanna violate, nigga, really and truly.
Look at this Edomite, man. Like he's doing some devil worshiping, like he is hypnotized by some demonic spirit. He is all over the floor, all over the place, like he looks like one of those demon dolls. Check this one out. This one is like he's hyped up on cocaine or something. I don't know, but I just saw it and I said, this is ridiculously funny. I had to view this one and share it. But let's continue on.
Yo, my main thug nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. Type of nigga that'll slap you with the tulio. Bitch nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake.
Look, man. Especially this skinny one. Yeah, man, that one has demons. He must have demons in him.
Make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress at the banging bitches.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, so just a little something humorous, to end the night on. But again, brothers and sisters, again, saints, it was a pleasure. And, thank you for joining us, those of you who have joined us. And like and share. And for future reference, you can catch us on our videos anytime during the 10 o'clock hour. We would be going across live, and we bring you, well, not the happening, but things that are happening around the world and indeed in our communities. And we just like to give our opinion and response to some of the things that we feel our brothers and sisters should have some idea of what's taking place. And with that, we say shalom, Most High in Christ bless, and you take care until next time.